'Cause I found what I needed on the seashores of old Mexico. All right. Oh, hey, welcome back to It's My Favorite Gun. Welcome to Mexico. Bright sunshine, warm, comfortable temperatures. Mexico. The land of you can have whatever the hell you want. You can shoot whatever the hell you want. So, welcome back. Hey, which reminds me, I had a nightmare the other night. I had a dream that I was dressed in black and I had this fancy Western coat on and a hat, and I was a marshal from the 1870s bitching about how you're not allowed to have an AR-15 in Virginia. And, well, that you won't be allowed to have an AR-15 in Virginia in the future, which would be 2026. But I was somewhere stuck in 1880, so does that ever happen to anybody? Why am I the only one that happens to? Anyways, which it dawned on me, you probably shouldn't eat Little Debbie Super Duper Double Decker Fudge Rounds after 7 p.m. because it'll make you think all kinds of crazy stuff. But I gotta be honest, I did look good with 2 Colt Peacemakers on my hip, 1 cross draw, and a nice 1881 lever action Winchester. So I guess I couldn't call it a bad dream. But yeah, so anyways, welcome to Mexico. I'll tell you what, we're gonna shoot this. This is a nice gun. It's got a secret, and I've got another one laying over there next to a, well, anyways, welcome to Mexico. Hey, and if you haven't already, get yourself an ice cold Propel strawberry kiwi, not punk ass grape. Nobody likes that shit. So without further ado, let's get on it. All right. Nice. All right. Oh, we got one hung up. There we go. We got another one hung up. There it is. All right. Like that gun. You can only have this in Mexico, though. Wait one gunners, and we'll get another one. There we are. This one's a little bit different. It's got a nice Olight. Look at that. It's got a EOTech with a magnifier. Let's see how that works. So you can only have this stuff in Mexico, not in back home in Virginia, only here in Mexico. So let's fire this bad boy up and see what we got. Should I use the light? Nah, it's real bright and sunny. Well, we'll turn it on anyways. What the hell? Okay. Turn this EOTech on. There it is. Sure do run out of ammo fast. Well, no, not really. Now we're out. All right. So, what do you think of that? What 2 nice guns. One was a Colt, and the other one was a Daniels Defense. Really like shooting those. I was sending them way out over there across the desert, just on the banks of the Rio Grande. And I was staying close in here at the hacienda, uh, trying not to hit any of the cactus. And I saw a rattlesnake kind of going across the field or the desert. So don't eat Little Debbie Super Duper Double Decker fudge rounds after 7 p.m. or you're going to wake up, probably be on the next episode of Cops naked on a horse with 2 6-shooters hooked to you running up the road. But you might get away because I don't think they can pit maneuver a horse. So, I mean, then there's that. Or you're going to wake up like I did, dressed in black in the 1880s, thinking you're a U.S. Marshal in Abilene, bitching about gun control. So, have a great week. Have a blessed week. Get yourself a Propel. Get yourself a Little Debbie Super Duper Double Decker fudge round, but before 7 p.m. And as I always say, you know what I'm going to say. It's my favorite gun here in Mexico. I've got to keep running. I'm wanted in Virginia. Do 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 do.